Menonton gasin lah. Lah, boxing starter ini.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Some scenes here. The team colours, songs ringing out for the fans. So it's set for the 90 minutes.
Neymar na udah bisa ting kalah tutup loro. Aduh. Dengar
The strains of the national anthem of Brazil.
Spanyol.
It's a monster matchup. Well, the atmosphere theatre certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige them that.
Siap belum?
So where we go then? And he opens it in, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And he gets rid in a hurry. Rafinha. Neymar pinches it off him. Marquinhos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here? Well, Peter, this guy, Bruno Guimaraes, is going to be the man who I see as the one who brings balance to the team. I think when he's on the ball, yes, he can be a strong runner, but he's become a very central pivot now in making sure that he helps break lines going forward and denies line breaking for his defence. So he's become a big factor now in any team he functions in. Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. He's picked his way through. Showed great feet there. Neymar. Nice ball and he's in. Big chance! That has been cut short. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim? Both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now. Still trying to... And we have our very first corner. Pulled interception. Cleared away. Nigeria have the chance to go the other way. No way through. Good effort first time. That's a looking. The idea was really smart from Lee, and he's had a good go with it. No goals as yet. Yes, ending up in no man's land. It's good running with the ball. And he welcomes it in. That has not gone well. He's in plenty of space here. It's a good foot in there. They've got to make this nice and quick. Oh, super fine.
Hits one.
Ang
Goal!
asking.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
No run please.
A 1-0 lead established. Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Hindi ka ako
The pass is intercepted. Nigeria really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now will see them lose it. Well, he's found support out wide. He was clearly disappointed with that pass. Brazil clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. Bruno Guimaraes. He's got
Shot a goal!
couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, that's fabulous. Good delivery, but no joy. I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but. Turns and goes back. Danilo. Oh, it's well spotted. Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
And the shot!
Hold on at number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. If they want to counter, they can do with more speed. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Decent progress down the left. Looking for options for movement. Not the most accurate pass. Joelinton. Now it's Neymar. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. That's alert and sharp and very well played. Joelinton. Oh, that's a key interception.
Yeah.
There will be 1 minute added time. Fiddles it through. That's positional goals. The utilisation of space.
3 hits!
A 2-0 lead and they're firmly in control. Yeah, I call that transition with a bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Yo.
And it's half time here. Reflections on the first half? Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why did they from here when they can repeat their first half success with another goal strength? And the action is back on the way. Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial. He is through here. Now that is a hefty challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Neymar. Joelinton. Now it's Rafinha. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Yeah, they were looking for a counter.
Ako pala
That's ambitious. There was plenty of power on that. Bruno Guimaraes. And the passes were best. It's not loose here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done. Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape. Well, the defence proved infallible there, and that won't be the last they'll see of him. No, that's been intercepted. He's going to be disappointed with that. That's good vision. And into a great goal to the keeper. Now it's Rafini. That was Bruno. Might come loose. Might want to be careful there. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. So, power or guile? What's it going to be? Marquinhos tries to clear. And they win it back again. Danilo. Again, throw in. And it's Danilo. He has found the way through. Once again for a throw in. Danilo. Neymar. And he was alert to it. Bruno Guimaraes unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. The ball is loose and the chase is on. He's gone looking for safety. Gabriel. Could try cutting inside here. Oh, cut out.
Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And surely that settles it.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable. That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball and it all came good. A case now of complete control. Wriggles his way through. Pops him off in and wins back the ball. And here's Neymar.
That's all.
There's the goal, presumably not offside. Well, he got really big pressure. Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here. Foot in.
I do.
21 and making good progress. Into the last 5 minutes. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Nicely weighted ball. And there's green grass ahead of him. Joelinton. Bruno Guimaraes. Engages and forces him off the ball. There will be one. Not too much damage. Just a hit.
Yung plaza time to eh.
And that will be unlocked. Nigeria suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny.
Con này đó. À, vô. Walang tulad ni. Wala rin man. Ito daw.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. The treatment build-up has been fantastic. Now they're getting soft.
Talo. Ayun, napag na eh. Marketing lang. Hindi na. Going travel
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful day. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Really, it's quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game. It looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it. Well, there's nothing resting on this, Peter. I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing. We have already started here.
He's gonna hit!
Molina. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture? Well, Peter, I've always been impressed with the intelligence and decision-making of this man, the Paul. Yes, you kind of expect that from an Argentinian playmaker, but he's such a key figure whether his team are building patiently or transitioning quickly. He's very adept at creating space, attracting markers, and then turning away quickly. And I love those long-play balls he can get into deep positions. Well, quite no argument for me on that one. Reinders.
Eh,
McAllister. No, that was never going to make it. Now it's Memphis Depay. And he's intervened well there. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass. The Netherlands clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise. Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity.
That's
It's not taking it long, and that's going to be a booking. This looks like a really decent chance to strike. So nearly a perfect ball. It's out for a goal kick. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges? Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up. Nice. Ending up in no man's land. The ball is looking to set free a runner. It's a ball. Argentina with their first corner, the first in the game for us, actually. The Netherlands have the chance to go the other way. That pass isn't the best. Molina. Ake promptly onto that, and that is that. And now the breakaway. Fairman. No goals as yet. Romero with the foul.
Lah,
He is showing a yellow card.
tapi kan angin aku terus.
The most accurate pass. McAllister. Argentina applying the press here, a high press. Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and of course the discipline, because it has to be with everything. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away. Yeah, it was so much of it, but of course the returns could be terrific. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. He is slightly undercooked that one. Argentina clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. Still up to Memphis Depay. Threads one in. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, that's fabulous. That is certainly not what he had in mind. He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run. And reclaimed it in a trice. Fairman.
Yeah. Oh.
Really tightly gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish. Simple game, the striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that. The Netherlands have taken the lead. Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's incredible style. They are flying. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football. So that's two now without reply. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. Trying to make good progress. That's just plain and safe and simple. The Netherlands heading towards the half-time break. Waiting very much in their sails. Tagliafico. Memphis Depay. And he's got the beating of this man.
Memphis Depay!
Oh, just like a decent finish. Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break. The Netherlands have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Alvarez. The message is clear, none shall pass. It's Memphis Depay. Might want to be careful there. Tagliafico, and that could signal his way. Tagliafico is fouled. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely unspelled play, and it makes even less sense. And here's Alvaro Molina. Strong challenge. That could be the mark. To a wide position, and he's managed to get free. Good save by the keeper, he's read that well. And that'll be the last act of the first half. To review the first half. There's a bit of a close reading in that half, Peter. Apparently, they haven't entertained Timo, but so will we do. The Netherlands go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. The game has already resumed here.
Big chance!
Auto.
Finish certainly didn't match the ball. Look, this is alarming because of the ease at which they're getting in behind. McAllister. Interesting ball. McAllister. Looking for the runner.
Alvarez.
Auto balik niya, si John pala niya.
Fernandez kicks it up for the goal kick.
I saw him, setan niya. Zero na
Fernandez.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball one cleanly.
He's got the shot
Eh,
away.
oh shit.
Memphis Depay is flagged offside.
Kenapa orang main gini?
Otamendi. Some resolute defending there. Fairman out for a throw. Reinders unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Messi. He's played him through.
So bad ya.
And Dijk kept away. It is replayed easily. Gakpo pinches it off him. Oh, he's found to pull out wide. That's cause for mild irritation. There
Hey.
literally etched on the faces of the defenders.
Galing po. Main core.
Toilet directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Generating second half. He's found a way through.
And he's moved away.
Argentina have it back and can go again. With that dink over the top. The quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moments. Really is miffed having made the run and not get picked up. There will be a throw in. Simons.
Close to finish.
Ake. Wouldn't be happy with that one. It's really well moved. Martinez has been snagged off
Boleh
the
kena, boleh kena juga.
Van Dijk. And here's Gakpo. And he's been shifted off it. And there's green grass ahead of him. And these spectators are promising. This is not a foul.
The power.
That's a booking. Always looked it. McAllister. Tagliafico. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department. McAllister. He's through here. Oh, look.
And the finish.
Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds. Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal. This is threatening to become a really good game. I think they can sense a comeback here in some of this crowd. It's all systems go now. Just the calls went out to play. McAllister, and it's Messi. Really fierce, close defending. Argentina really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it. Nicely intercepted. McAllister. Fairman. Simmons.
Gila kan
Somewhat off target. It's not gone well. That's been intercepted. Reintels. Played way too hard.
There's the hit. And it's in.
Well, well,
They're really
Bye.
right now.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect. The Netherlands will throw up into a position of real strength. Yeah, I can't think of a better timekeeper to get that 2-goal cushion, but that for me should be decisive.
Good boy.
So it's Memphis Depay. De Paul. Oh, easy pick
Oh,
there.
Tanti.
Fair man. The Netherlands do have a chance to counter here. He's got away. Off to penalty. The Netherlands have themselves a chance from the spot
Oh, pun di-sliding pokoknya.
to further improve their position of comfort.
Nah.
Oh no, it's managed to lift it. Not the best ball kick I've ever seen. They've got to keep their hits up and change this game.
Berapa itu ngolong berapa?
Terrific goal. De Paul. Also a bit of wind to the ball. The ball showed plenty of depth in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite slow down.
It hasn't been indicated.
Fair man. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. He's been kicked out.
Ah. Dapat. Kecil.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off. And with that, the hat-trick is complete. And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even... And that's that.
Okay.
Well, that was a pair of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The results are very accurate.
Nah. Hello, harap. Kasih ya. Kasih. Gagawin mo. Ah. Ito harap. GoPro. Thailand. Okay. Yes.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Just joining us, we are already underway. But offside that time. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he's picked out the run. Well, the Boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. He's felt the way past. Oh, what has happened here? Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Solo can place it forward. He's got it! Collectively, it's on the faces of the defenders. Really was just waiting to pounce on any simple, and he was gifted a chance. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference? Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever. He's an incredible physical and a phenomenal goal scorer. You can't question his commitment and determination either. He's always in peak condition, and he'll adapt his game to whatever role is requested of him. I think he's going to have a huge impact on this team. Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it mean he's shifting through the gears here?
Baik, ngarep nih.
Real chance here.
Iya.
Deftly away and claimed it back swiftly. Now he's off and running. He was quick to react. Oh, easy pickings there. Threads one in. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Still getting cut out. He is so easy.
Wih,
There first.
baru jangan gerak. Kuning donor itu.
Gets his head to it.
Wih,
This time surely.
meh.
And he's heaved it away. Just to go back. Yeah, probably the best option. It had to go back. So he's still
Wih, ngarep gue.
Mane. He's got a sixth sense.
Apa?
That is a little undercooked.
Makin mana?
Down the ball again.
Tergantung. Ini bos dia mana?
Danger, ability for now.
Tapi dari apa? Mau sebab
And it's Brozovic.
kan murah
Bit of
bisa.
a communication breakdown there, it seems.
Tapi terus dulu.
Strong running down that left back.
Terus itu aku.
Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. That's a decent ball. He's put away.
Mana lagi?
Oh, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Mana?
Mane.
Ronaldo.
He is through here.
Ronaldo.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Ya,
And the fans stayed down. Just about came out on top, but they were thoroughly tested.
Brozovic.
Buriram United finding their passes. He's in plenty of space here. Look, movement creates more.
Iya. Apa? Gua sebelum offset.
I think it's been called offside. Yes, it has.
Dan apa kayak?
Yeah, it's just been called incorrectly. There's no disagreement as usual, but they've got it right. Disappointments and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Either side giving way. It has been tight. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Pemangsaannya aku segobel loh. Beneran aku tuh tabrak gitu.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. Played through for the wide man. He's picked his way through. It'll be a throw in.
Siguro sa pagkakataon ako.
And that's took me into a promising move.
Dali.
It's a good foot in there.
Dali. Tumakbo sa tuloy.
There will be 1 minute at a time. This interception. His positioning was spot on. Mane
Sama.
gets his pass away. And the first time is done.
Ay, hindi.
It is not been managed by any means. The efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And until he reaches the break, the game remains goals. And after 55 minutes, it is all grass and a change perhaps after half time. And the game has already resumed here. I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later. We expected better, and so did he. Brozovic. And it's Brozovic. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. And through to the goalkeeper. Stood up well to him there.
Yeah.
Balls to hand the play. It's a ball throw that, kicked off with relative ease.
Budak kembali malam-malam. Waduh.
That's a shade optimistic. And he gets rid in a hurry. He won't be happy with that one.
Masuk. Sini sana.
Towards the hour mark and still no goals.
Ora. Man.
Good work on the right flank here. There are a few chances to talk of, Jim. Defences leaves on top here. Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but not to give up on it. There's plenty of energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet. Brozovic.
Henry,
No luck with that dink over the top. No way through. Great defending, strong and determined. He's looking to set free a runner. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Engages and forces him off the ball. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, they keep trenching like that. Free kick given away.
Good.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Good. Buat ini. Mindset. Ya. Iya. Anjir baru teman.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them.
Oh, shooting chance!
Eh, kosong.
There's 75 minutes on the clock now. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, that's fabulous. That's been intercepted. Borough United merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously. Oh, some tackle that. Al Nassr could really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through. Looks a good ball through.
It's,
He has done it. Finally, the deadlock is broken.
Oh, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
Yeah,
They call that transition with a bite. They won it back and a bit hard. So we have our breakthrough. Oh, it was a long time coming, but I think it's fully merited. They've applied themselves extremely well.
Back
In possession and ready to go again.
Perannya ada pun apa
Time again, they're repelled.
Berfaham kan. Okay.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Mungkin hantu apa?
Playing on the left-hand side here. That's not one there. Will be 1 minute added time. It's overtime. Things come through. Added time is off, and there goes the whistle. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it. Neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim? Borough United can be quite proud of themselves despite the result, and I'm pleased to listen to the applause they're receiving for a gutsy show. That's all we have time for.
Atau menyerah. Takut ya kan?